Hello everyone, welcome to Lighthouse Stamping with Lorraine. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Vancouver, Washington. Thank you for joining me today. Before we get started, the housekeeping notes, all the product I use and all the dimensions will be listed below. There's a link to my online store if you wish to purchase any of these products and help support my channel. There's our link to our Facebook group. We'd love to have you join that. There is my email address if you have any questions. And finally, remember to like, share, and subscribe and help me grow in YouTube world. I decided it's time for charming ducks to meet the Storybook friends. Slightly. We're going to be using Happy Spring out of Storybook friends and turning the ducks into an Easter or spring card. And what we're making today is this. I'm letting the paper do the work for me. And it's a little die cut. Very simple. So let's get stamping. We're going to need our mat. This is a strip that is 1 inch by whatever, because I'm just going to stamp in the middle of that. And I'm going to stamp with Pretty Peacock. Now we're using Pretty and Pink and Pretty Peacock. We're using the pretty colors today. And I'm going to put that right over a ways because I'm going to die cut that. Okay, for the inside of the card, we need to stamp in Pretty Peacock. Have a lovely day. Put that right there in the center. And then we need our envelope. This is a card if you need to make quick Easter cards. It's very fast to do. And there's Easter sentiments in several sets. This one, there's Twisted Tree or something like that. I can't remember the name all of a sudden. This is Pretty Peacock there. And then we will get the Pretty in Pink. This lines up really nice. So if you look here, you can see where you're going. You see the tips. I'm trying to keep my head out. You see the tips of the flowers and the base. Not too bad. And you can put that on the inside of the card, in case you don't want to fussy cut the little piece I did for the inside. But I did fussy cut. So with the Stylish Shapes dies, we're going to be cutting that out. But if I could pick it up, I've already done it. I did too without thinking, and so I just kept on going. So that takes care of that. Now we have a piece of Pretty in Pink. Oh, I didn't tell you what this was. The white piece that we used was 4 by 5 1/4. I got all the dimensions below if I forget to give you one. This is a piece of Pretty in Pink that is 3 by 5. And we are going to run it through the Plaster Painted 3D Embossing folder. And so we're going to need auto here. And we are going to need plates 1 and 4 for this because it is a 3D folder. There we go. And there's our beautiful embossed piece. Okay, and then we need the embossed piece. We need, this is a piece of 3 by 5, and this is, yes, 3 by 5. And this is a part of the Lilly Pond Lane DSP. I just wanted one of the pretty ones with all the ducks. we have a card base that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is our piece for the inside. And I did from another piece. I had when this first came out, I made a whole bunch with a die cut ducks, but on that page was lots of pieces of ducks that didn't have dies to go with them. So I just quickly fussy cut that out, and we're going to put him right there. Actually, I'm going to put it on the paper, this on first, and then glue him on. Like I said, if you didn't want to fussy cut a piece out of the paper, you could just, you could stamp a duck in here or a few, or you could, put the cattails in. But I thought the duck and maybe ducks looked really cute. I'm going to hold that up so you can see. There's 3 babies and a mama. Okay, on the front of the card, we're going to put this one down first. And it's going to go like this. And if you look here, it's only going to fit really one way in there so that it doesn't go off the side. And use glue on this. This is so highly embossed. You really need glue. Tear and tape will work. Seal Plus might work. But it is so... Like I said, it is so deeply embossed. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Turn it to the right position. Looking at the top and bottom here. Making sure I don't go over. And then I'm going to put the DSP on. And it's going to come this direction. So it's a little off center there. Like I said, I wanted some cards that were easy to quickly mass produce for the holiday. And this was cute. Who says stuff has to be straight all the time? Once again, I'm checking to make sure that I've turned just enough that I'm not going over the sides of my face there. Just enough. Okay, then I have our saying here, and I'm going to pop that up on Dimensionals. I actually have a strip here, so let's grab that. I like these strips here, when you got a nice strip along there, it's good for putting on little labels. Just pop that right in the center there. And every place I put this on is going to be in different places because I don't want to cover up too many of the ducks. I'm going to go up higher on this one. I'll show you the other one in a minute. And put him on fairly straight. See, this is the first one. I came down lower so I didn't cover up too much of that, and I wanted to keep this piece. So they're going to move around depending on where you're going. Now, this is a piece of twine, Baker's Twine. This is the color 3-pack. This is the Flirty Flamingo. And I'm going to grab a glue dot. Put a nice glue dot there. And, if I put it there, I'm going to move this one too. Like I said, these are the things you move based on where your ducks are. That way, they're not all the same. I'll bring the first one in when we get done. And then I'm using, these are the Adhesive-Backed Dappled dots that come with this set. And this time, I'm going to break the mold here, and I'm going to use a couple of small ones, and I'm going to, instead of putting pink on them, I'm going to put the peach ones on them. So it's a pretty simple card. Like I said, it's a fast card. There's the first one I made. is down lower, and this is up higher, and I use different. So, you know, move around so you get the best use of your paper when you're making something like this. So everybody have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.